All right, for homework, you're going to be building your library and you're going to be sending me that file with your library items built. What you want to do first is download the template. You want to right click and then download the link file as. It's going to save this to your desktop. You're going to want to save that. And then what you're going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and close out of this. You're going to want to open up that new document. You're going to go File, Open. You're going to look for that file. Okay, and then in here you're going to either draw your library items or you're going to import your library items. Okay, when you draw your library items, you're going to be recommended that you use your brush tool and then change your settings in here. Okay, such as this, and this is in object mode. There's a video lesson down below on drawing in object mode. I strongly recommend that you take a look at it, as drawing in object mode is essential to being able to animate well if you plan on drawing inside Flash. So before you just start drawing on your own, make sure to go and take a look at that file. All right, the other way is that you can go to File, Import, and then import to your stage, and basically you would be selecting your Illustrator file from your previous Project 1 assignment, and then you could import drawings that you already had that were pre-existing. Okay, you'd select it and then you'd go through some settings. That import method is also in the other video lesson called Importing from Illustrator. So depending on which one you want to do, you want to take a look at that video. Okay, it probably behooves you to watch both, because if you do import from Flash, you'll probably still need to know how to, modify your drawings, that type of thing. Okay, so check out those two videos so that you can proceed forward. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and look at mine. I've already done these ahead of time. Okay, I imported some from Illustrator, such as this one, and then I've created these just in Flash since they're easier to create in here. Okay, so we have this item here, these two items here that comprise the hills, and then we have the girl. All right, so I recommend when you do your drawings that you do one drawing at a time, because once they're all overlapped, they're kind of hard to select in here, especially something with this many parts. But it's up to you. Some people like to draw the whole scene and then take it apart. That's fine. But basically what you're going to be doing is, in this library palette here, you're going to be grabbing one of these items. You're going to select all the parts, and to convert it into a symbol, you're going to right click, select Convert to Symbol, and then you're going to name them. Biker symbol here. You're going to select the option graphic, and then you're also going to select center registration by clicking this middle dot here, and then click OK. This one you just right click them, convert to symbol, sun, graphic, registration, OK. And right click them, convert to symbol, sky, graphic, registration, OK. And then right click them, convert to symbol, hills, graphic, registration, OK. All right, and then basically you'd end up with all these symbols. All right, and you'll notice is that when we selected all these, they had a lot of parts. They were drawn in object mode. It's very important. Okay, once you have all of these pieces here, you'll notice that we have all of these. Okay, all of these symbols. This is your symbol library. This is what I mean by building your symbol library. When you're done building all of your drawings, you want to make sure that you have all of your drawings before you start animating. If you try to animate as you go, or think, oh, I'll come back into the animation and put that piece in, it's going to get really complicated. The best way to animate is linearly, going down the line as you go, So having all of your parts is essential, okay? It's just like a movie production. You want to have all of your actors, all of your props, everything in place before you start filming, okay? You can't just stop and say, hey, I need to find an actor for this, okay? Or, I mean, you could in theory, but that's probably not the best way to do it. All right, so once you have all of these built, what you want to do is you want to go File, Save As, and I've named mine, I led Garcia Project 3, and instead of Final, I modified the template temporarily, the name of it, to say library items, just so that I know what I'm turning in, and I like to keep a record, and every time that I change it, I can say like draft 1, draft 2, draft 3, and then once it's the final, I can change it to the final, but it's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and just hit save, and then what you want to do is send me that file, okay? All right, so make sure before you just start drawing on your own or importing on your own that you check the two videos below on drawing and importing. This concludes your homework. Please contact me if you have any questions.